What is up, guys? What's going on? We're back with a new comic book day review week for the week of what was it? Last week, October 17th, something like that, 14th. Um, as mentioned before, we got a little display going on here with a couple of Sean Kemp signed Funko Pops. We got Tony Daniels signed Gambit Wolverine. Just in time for Halloween, we got Zombie Mysterio. We got Iron Fist signed by Finn Jones and Rudy Nebres from a little Comic-Con that I attended yesterday. Got Beetlejuice, just in time, comic book day, comic book guy, sorry. So we're gonna start off with a couple of bangers for last week's, and we're gonna do a little, preview for what's coming out this week after we're done, and then I'm gonna go watch my my football game. So first up, Rorschach. Rorschach number 1. It had 3 covers. These are my favorite ones right here. I just got done reading them. Let me tell you, dope, really dope, man. They came out banging. It's fire. If you love the Watchmen, and obviously a lot of people do, and people love Rorschach, these are gonna be cool to get signed by like Jackie Earl Haley or the guy from I forgot who played him in the HBO series, but these would be cool to get signed. That cover is just amazing, you know. And they're both fire, and the other one's like a sketch pad cover. It's just like, I think I actually did 4 covers, but those are the 2 that I like the most. Cool references to what's going on in today's world. You're gonna see, like, once you open up in the first couple of pages, you're gonna be like, oh, okay. And as you keep going on, you're gonna realize that they threw in a little, of the, today's chaotic world, with the whole voting and everything and what's going on. So I'll leave it at that. It ends pretty crazy on a cliffhanger. So you definitely want to get the next one. Next up, we got Spiderman number 50, Amazing Spider-Man, incredible Alex Ross cover, continuation from last week's Spider-Man 850 anniversary issue also. So we got 850 and number 50. Amazing, just no pun intended, whatever. It's dope, man. Like, what's going on from last week to this week with the Sin Eater. I don't want to get too much into the spoilers and ruin it for you guys, but it leaves you hanging also. Like, you're definitely gonna want to get like the next. It has a checklist for the Sin Eater and the Kindred and all that stuff, and Norman and Harry Osborn. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Also, the Web of the Order and all those guys are in there. So I don't want to do too much spoiler alert stuff because I don't want to ruin it for you guys. It's just a review of what what I've gotten and what I like. Next up is the saga of the X of Swords, and they're all continued in these Cable number 5, New Mutants, and then Helions with a Alex Ross Phoenix Jean Grey cover. That is just ridiculous, and Cable I love. So it's just a contest of champions type of thing going on, and that's my annoying bird in the background just banging his stupid chain. So yeah, they're continuing on into like different series, and then I don't know. I guess the story is going to continue once it's all dragged out into all the different issues. I'm digging it. I'm really digging it. It's really cool, and I would definitely recommend it. Definitely a cool storyline. Next up, we have Darth Vader. We have a first appearance in here. As always, they throw in a lot of what happened in the movies and the saga and stuff like that. It's cool because it adds a lot to the story. So it's kind of like deleted scenes, basically. You know what I mean? So whatever was missed out and left out on the cutting room floor, you kind of get it in. My freaking bird's retarded. I got 2 birds out here hanging out. So basically, yeah, this one was awesome. I love Darth Vader, and this I might actually send out to Clive Revel and get it signed also. I loved it, and again, first appearance of a key character. Might be a key character in the long run, so you might want to cop that. I think 2 issues for that, 2 variants. Another first appearance, the Son of Psylocke and Forge, Captain Marvel, number 22. Incredible variant cover right there. Not a big Captain Marvel guy, honestly. Like, I don't read too much of it. She's kind of to me, She kind of bores me. But it's cool. Cool little storyline going on there. I checked it out. I haven't checked it out in a while. I said, let me pick it up just because it's the first appearance of the daughter of, Forge and Psylocke. So, next up, Immortal Hulk. A little spoiler alert right there. Right? And that's just a crazy cover. Immortal Hulk, you can never go wrong. Love the work by Al Ewing and those guys. So, I think this was the first appearance of somebody also. Don't want to spoil it. I mean, I think that cover right there gives it away. So, and then last but not least, sorry, Death Metal number 4. As y'all know, another DC metal saga going on. And what's really awesome about this is what's his name? Greg Capullo and those guys, they're metalheads, and I like the little shout outs that they have, and finding out that they have like a soundtrack going on with all metalhead singers and drummers and all these guys. I'm gonna have to check that out, but I'm getting into it little by little, not as much as I was into the first metal series, but it's pretty cool. That's just a sick cover. They had I think 7 or 8 covers this week for this, man. That's a little too much for me. I just grabbed the one. If you're into the metal series, you'll definitely enjoy that. Finally, I'm going to show off a couple of things I got yesterday from New Jersey Collectors Fest. These aren't any, new comic book release days, but I got to go and meet a couple of people that I wanted to meet, like Tony Daniels, who did a voice for Gambit and Wolverine, as you could tell right there. And I got those Funko Pop signed, and I really, really wanted to meet Rudy Nebres, who's, an artist for Shang-Chi and Iron Fist and Doctor Strange. He's just, Marvel legend and iconic in his own way. And I wanted to get a little sketch done, and he did a little remark right there on his own variant cover. And it was really cool. It's just really a nice guy, Filipino. It was him and his family, his wife, his son, and they were checking out the comic. They didn't even know that they did this variant, so he kind of hooked it up right there with the Iron Fist and, his signature. And then I met at a booth, like an up-and-coming artist. He's done stuff for The Walking Dead and stuff like that. And he's got his own cover. His name is his own cover and his own book called Warriors Amongst Realms. His name is Christian Espirito Santo. I think I said that right. Right? I hope so. I'm gonna tag him on that. I'm gonna show him the video. And anyway, so he did a sketch cover for me right there on his own indie thing, and they're gonna try and get picked up. They already were featured in a couple of magazines for his work in The Walking Dead and stuff like that. And his work is just fire, man. Hit him up on Instagram. Christian Espirito Santo and his buddy Paul Noonan, 84. Good dudes, man. It was cool to sit there and talk with them and watch them do work. And then I got that also from him. He hooked it up. Screw up the WTF part. Where he's like, hey you, WFT. It should have been WTF. Guys, I'm down here. Can you see me? And you have AntMan and Wasp. And she's like, shut up. And I dug that. That was really cool. He definitely hooked that up. So, that was cool, man. Just to get out of the house yesterday and get over to Jersey and hang out and chill with a bunch of like-minded people and, check out some comics and some toys. So that's pretty much it for this week. Next week we have Venom number 29 coming out. Couple of cool issues. We got Madam Satan #1. We have a Mighty Morphin Power Rangers with a new appearance of a first appearance of a new Green Ranger. So might want to get that because you never know. What else we have? Go through my list right here. We got the Scumbag #1. The fate of the world falls into the hands of a profane, illiterate, drug-addicted biker. So that sounds interesting. I'm gonna have to check that out. And you have a Stranger Things Halloween, which I might have to pick up. Batman 101 with the Grifter. Harley Quinn has a first appearance of the Starlet, a serial killer. Catwoman #26, a first appearance of Father Valley, a hitman dressed as a priest. Also on the heels of Death Metal, we have Robin King, right? #1. It's a one-shot with a tie-in. And Justice League #55, also first appearance of the Omega Knight. You know that's gonna probably sell out. What else? We have a Amazing Spider-Man #50, The Last Remains, which is tied down to the one that I showed you guys. And that's pretty much the cue for me to start going, because Bird's gonna start going crazy in a little bit. It's kind of like late for him, 9 o'clock at night. Final ones, Fantastic Four #25 is the first appearance of Hellsman, debut of new uniforms. Might want to get that. Spider-Woman #5 is coming out. Werewolf #1, and what else? The X-Men, X of Swords. So those will be this week, Tuesday and Wednesday, for DC and Marvel. That's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, that's a wrap.